10 things that you might have missed within the Project L RiotX Arcane Epilogue The Right Foundation trailer, and I'm very excited to give you this. I'm going to try and get this over as fast as possible because I need to go to bed tomorrow, but I will give you this really good video. So 10 things that you might have missed within this video. So number one of the different things that we can see is about 1 minute 25 seconds. We can see Jinx using Darius's axe, but it's Jinx's own Darius axe. It's kind of like purple, so this suggests that the assist characters can borrow assist moves from other characters, which is very interesting because she took Darius's weapon. She might have took Darius's weapon from the person he's fighting, or she might have borrowed it, and you might be able to just change the different things because we can see her do a rocket, we can see her do a zap, and we can see her do Darius's axe. Maybe Jinx can just use other people's weapons, or maybe this is just because of the combo system. Number two, at 1 minute 50, you can see Ahri come up and charge Darius for an attack. You can see that there's a slightly different effect of when she gets him. This is because Darius is halfway through a move, and I think she manages to counter him just before the attack animation comes out. And this looks like it gives extra iframes on impact as Ahri is then be able to follow up with some more moves. Also at 1 minute 50, number 3, we can see Darius doing a big swing at Jinx. This might be like the ender for Darius, but we can see that the block that Jinx does goes to a red shield. This could just be because it's a really heavy attack, or maybe it breaks the defense. Either or, we're not too sure what this is, but we can see that it definitely changes the animation of the block, which could signify like a very hard hitting hit, or maybe Jinx's defense getting low, or the shield from the block about to break because she's taking so many attacks. Number 4, Echo is going to be a mid-range zone. If you didn't quite see this, fits in with this playstyle kind of with League of Legends, how you can put a shield down and they can dash into the shield and then jump on people. It looks like he's going to be very opportunistic and try and get those little windows of opening. As you can see that he kind of does this really long leap and then gets into Darius and then really goes in on him properly. This is probably someone that I will be probably playing quite a lot because I love mid-range characters. Number 5, there'll be more than one button special input, so it'll now be a combination of buttons, so you have to hold down and then a button, left and a button, and then maybe 2 buttons at once, so following them. This is an update on the project on how Rising Thunder works, because you have to use 2 buttons now instead of just 1. Many people will find this very good. I find this to be a good change and I'm very, very happy with it. At 2:32, you can see that Darius does a big volley on Echo and you can bounce. So you can see that he bounces off the back wall. This could be very interesting as you could do lots of setup. I don't know if there's Darius specific move, but if you can do some other characters, you might be able to kind of get like a build up, and then once you get the build up, you just hit them and then they knock off the stage wall. Maybe there'll be stage splats, who knows at this point, but it's good to know that you actually take the environment into account when you're attacking someone and that they actually bounce off it, so you can maybe combo that with an assist, or you can combo that with another anti-air move, try and grab them out of it like you see in the trailer. At 4 minutes 18 in this video, you can see Echo doing dashes forwards and double dashes back. This is very exciting because you can now, there's lots of more movement for it. It reminds me of Dragon Ball Z a bit. I think you can also, somewhere in this trailer, you can also air dash. I couldn't find the exact moment, but you can definitely air dash, and it looks like you can sprint towards people. So this would be very good for kind of zoning people, like backing up when people are attacking, and then really going aggressive when someone fluffs up an attack and you can really punish them for it. Also at 4:21, you can see that Echo releases this time bomb kind of thing, and you can also swing it. This is very reminiscent of League of Legends, where he does that batter up thing and he makes that shield where his clone throws up a ball and then fucking swings it with the other thing. And you can see that Echo does this here, so you can throw it in front of you and then you can do a move into it and then you can kind of use it as a projectile. This is going to be pretty good, and it'll probably be the way that Echo, kind of like an Echo Hadouken, how you can kind of poke people down at mid-range and then really annoy them and force them to make mistakes that you can then capitalize on with your extra range. So the next time that we're also going to hear some news from them is going to be in the second half of 2022, which is really not too far away within the 6 months window, which I'm pretty sure I predicted. But we're going to see at least 2 new updates next year, which may involve some kind of beta or some alpha, as the game looks fairly polished at the moment. Also, another final point is that this is going to be a tag team style fighting game, which is very similar to Dragon Ball Z, like I said before. It looks like that you can switch between characters straight away, and you'll probably have one character which has 1 health bar, and another character has another health bar, and you can probably switch between them. I don't think it's going to be something that you can do assisting, but it's very important to notice that they say a tag team fighter. This kind of implies that you can maybe be able to play 2 versus 2. Obviously we don't know this, but it's very interesting that they have 2 people, 2 champions and 2 other champions, and you can switch controls between them. Maybe this could be involving you queuing it with a friend like Solo and Duo queue, which we've seen in League of Legends. Who knows, but this could be very exciting if you want to pick it up and play it with a friend. However, also mentioning that point, it does look like you can assist the partner as well. There will be the assists in the game where the person comes in, does a move, and then maybe it catches your opponent off guard and then you go in and capitalize on it. I'm not sure if you'll be able to switch between people, but it'd be very interesting that it said a tag team one instead of an assist based style fighting game, because a tag team involves that maybe you could tag a partner in, so that's very interesting as well. Finally, also at about 2 minutes, you can see that Ahri does basically her ultimate move, critical arts, and you can see how she kind of gets up in Darius either on the floor or when he's just about to get up, which is very interesting. It seems like there's a very interesting frame or a window of attack there that you can kind of get people when they're just about to recover, or maybe when people are on the floor. Either that'd be very interesting to see if they can actually do that when people are just about to get on the floor, instead of actually standing up and then being able to reply. Hopefully this is just specific to Ahri, but because that could be quite interesting how that plays out, so I'm sure many people have some opinions about that. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please watch my other videos on this channel as well. I will be analysing this video to the death in the next basically half a year, so please take a look at it, take a look at some other videos, and stay tuned and subscribe if you want to see more breakdown videos of Project L in the future. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next